Today is August 21st, 2024. My name is Melissa Ackerman, and I will be interviewing Marjorie Rosenfield at Legacy Willow Bend. How are you today?
Fine.
Can you tell me a little bit about your family, your parents, if you know anything about your grandparents, where and when you were born, just the early years?
I was born in St. Paul, Minnesota, because my mother wanted to go to her mother to have her first baby. So I knew all of my grandparents. Two of them lived in Illinois, where I lived for the first few years of my life, and in St. Paul, Minnesota, were the other two.
Mm-hmm. And so you're third generation or American, or where were your ancestors born? Do you know? Before your grandparents?
Two of them in Lithuania,
Mm-hmm.
and two of them in Poland.
Okay. And do you have any, what did your parents do for a living when you were growing up?
My father was a merchant. He had a store in Bloomington, Illinois, and he believed that the customer was always right. And so I grew up with that. My mother was a housewife, basically. And she divorced my father when I was 10. And so I basically, I think, grew up with grandparents, but not a father.
Okay. Did you have any siblings?
Yes, a brother who is 19 months younger than I am.
Mm-hmm.
So we were very close growing up.
Okay. And where did you live as a child? Did you live in a neighborhood with other Jewish families? What was your neighborhood like?
It was basically in Bloomington, Illinois. After I moved from Galesburg, Illinois, when I was 6, I guess. And I lived for the first 6 years in Galesburg, Illinois.
Okay.
There
How
were
far
two
is that? How
things.
far is that from Chicago? Is it?
It's an hour and a half
Okay.
drive from Chicago.
Okay.
There were two things about Galesburg that were significant.
What were they?
And one was that Jack Benny was from there.
Oh.
He was an early movie star
Oh yeah.
and violinist. And the other was that Knox College was there.
Okay.
So in my scrapbook, I have pictures of Knox College.
Did you end up going there?
No.
Where did you end up going to? Elementary school, high school?
High school and elementary school were in Bloomington, Illinois, until...
Just a second. I'm filming for making the film. Yeah. Can't come. No, there's nothing. It's for historical.
In 5th grade, I was accepted into a experimental school, and that was in Normal, Illinois.
Normal,
And
Illinois is the name?
Normal,
Okay.
Illinois, and it was part of a teacher training school. So we always had a young teacher in the class there,
Like an aide or just a trainee?
an aide,
Mhm.
yes. And that was for 5th, 6th, and 7th grade.
And how did you like that? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, yes.
Had you had desires to be a teacher?
I think then I probably did,
Did you go to college?
yes.
Where'd you go?
The University of Illinois,
It's a big school. Is it big back then?
yes.
Okay, and what did you get your degree in? Education?
Spanish.
Oh, okay. Have you used that throughout your life?
Well, I used it for a number of years.
Okay. After college, what did you do?
In 5th, 6th, and 7th grade, these were classes for outstanding students. So I used to tutor my brother, and in 2 weeks he would surpass me. He's very, very smart.
Well, you must have been very smart to be able to tutor him and make him even smarter. That's great. What did you have any special hobbies you enjoyed as a child?
I started writing poetry probably in 5th grade, but didn't keep it up until later.
So you picked it up. Are you still writing?
Yes, I'm still writing.
And have you shared
Still
some of your?
getting published.
You are getting published?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. So what are some of the publications that you've been in?
I was in a publication with a chapbook, actually, and this was done much later.
But you still enjoy it?
Yes.
That's great. So what did you do after college?
Well, I got married,
Okay.
like most women.
How did you meet your future husband?
He came to the place where I was living with roommates in Houston, actually,
So you were in Houston at that time?
at that time.
Okay, what brought you down to Houston?
I was getting various jobs in Houston.
Okay. As a teacher? Or what kind of jobs were you doing?
I'm trying to think if I was a teacher then. No, I was a teacher after I left my husband.
Oh, okay. So how did you meet your husband? You were starting to tell me.
He came over to see one of my roommates, so I met him then.
Okay. And you got married, and then what year did you get married? What year did you get married? What year? Do you remember?
No, I really don't. I think I was, well, I'm not sure. I think I was 24 when I was married.
Okay. Did you have any children?
Yes, 3 of them.
Oh, tell me about your children.
Well, one of them is gone already.
I'm sorry.
And 2 of them are sick. I am a Fragile X permutation carrier, which I didn't know, of course, until a few years ago. And that can make,
Did you have a child with,
as it
with Fragile
passes
X?
down, it gets worse and worse. But there's never been a permutation child or a Fragile X child in our family, which is why I didn't know that I was one.
Yeah, they don't typically test for that, do they? I mean,
well, what my brother and I figure now is that my mother probably picked up the mutation when she had Spanish flu,
really?
which she did have.
Very
Yes,
interesting.
and she told me she thought she was going to die. Well, of course she didn't.
Okay. Okay, so you had 3 children. So you have sons and daughters both, or?
I had 2 daughters and then I had a son.
Okay, do any of them live here nearby?
One of my sons lives in North Dallas with his son and his wife.
Okay. We didn't talk about what brought you to Dallas.
I think I was in California for many years because I had a grandchild there.
Okay.
And my granddaughter was living there.
And what did you do to fill your time when you were out in California?
I wrote a lot. My teaching days were over, and I was retired.
Okay. What did you teach in school?
What I taught was freshman English. That was at SMU.
Oh, okay.
And then I left SMU and moved to California
Okay.
because my only granddaughter was there.
So you were in Dallas, and then you moved to California, and then you moved back to Dallas.
Yes.
Okay. And so how long have you been back in Dallas? Can you remember?
Oh my goodness. I moved back here at least 11 years, maybe 12 years.
So when you
now.
moved back, did you move directly into the Legacy?
Yes,
Okay. And so you've been here since shortly after it opened.
for quite a while.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. When you were growing up, was your family members of a synagogue or a temple?
They were members of temple, and my mother, for a number of years, sold tickets for a rabbi when she was campaigning for him, and he was speaking in various places.
So, did you grow up being a member of any organizations or groups that you can remember or tell me about?
Mostly centered around the temple first in Bloomington or Galesburg, and then in Bloomington, Illinois, where my father had a store.
Okay. Okay. So was B'nai B'rith around, and were people active in those organizations back then? BBYO or AZA?
No, I was a child.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Did you have? So you belonged to a congregation. Did your family celebrate Jewish holidays in any
Oh,
particular way?
yes, the Jewish holidays.
What were some
And
of the...
of course, there was a big Seder for Passover.
Did you carry on some of those traditions when you had your own family?
Yes.
What kinds of
Yes.
things did you like to do?
I particularly liked Passover, and I remember that I had a friend next door in Bloomington, and she came one time. It was a day when we were going to have a Seder, and so there were preparations for the Seder, and she said, "Oh, I wish I could be Jewish."
Did she come to the Seder? Did you invite her?
No.
So did you pass down some recipes and just some of the traditions?
Well, she could see some
Yes.
of the
Yes.
things that were under preparation.
So you have a child that's still in Dallas. Are you able to see your family here much?
Yes, yes. In fact, I'm going to celebrate my grandson's birthday in a couple of days.
Here in
Yes,
Dallas? You're going to go out
we're
somewhere?
Going to Fearing's,
Ooh, that's fancy.
where I've been before.
Well, that's a nice restaurant. Yeah.
Yes, very nice.
Do you mind me asking how old you are? How old are you? Do you mind me asking?
Oh, no, I don't mind at all. I'm 94.
Wow. That's something. That's really great. And are there some more things that you would like to talk about that we haven't covered in this?
I think you have somebody outside who's waiting.
No, don't worry about it. No, we're good.
No?
No, I've got plenty of time for you. You can talk another 25 minutes and we're fine if you want. If there's some things that you'd like to talk more about.
I'm lucky, I think. I've joined a nice group here for poetry writing,
Oh.
and that's the Richardson Poets Group.
Uh-huh.
I was driving myself to meetings until this year.
So you still able to get to the meetings? The transportation?
No, but I had a friend taking me to the last meeting.
Maybe you could have the meeting here. And they can, maybe you could have the meetings here and they can come here.
Oh, yes, I suppose I could.
So did you have any role models growing up?
Maybe my mother and her mother. I was very close to that grandmother. And I've actually seen her since she died, but she was like floating
Really?
at this level. You know.
How interesting. And was your grandmother alive for a good part of your life? Did you know her well?
Yes, because we would go to Minnesota for winter vacation and for summer vacation.
Oh, okay.
And that grandmother was with us in Mound, Minnesota, where we rented a cabin one time. And she caught a lot of fish. We had a rowboat.
Did you cook them up? Did you cook up the fish, or did it have to be
Yes.
thrown back?
And my brother and I had sticks that were poles, and they had red string hanging from them.
But you caught a lot.
And yes,
Did your parents have brothers and sisters? And did you have cousins that you were close
yes,
with?
oh yes. I had cousins that we grew up with, basically. My
Is
cousin
this on your mother's side or your father's side?
on my father's side, but there were several cousins on my mother's side. We just didn't see them as often because the cousins on my father's side were in Galesburg, Illinois,
Okay.
and that's where my two aunts lived also. And then on my mother's side, we got to see the cousins more occasionally. But Weiss cousins we saw often because they were in Minneapolis, and we visited St. Paul twice a year.
Okay, so you did keep up with them.
So,
Yes.
oh yes, yes. All of my female cousins on my mother's side were diagnosed with cancer, except me.
Oh,
I'm the only one who wasn't, and there were about 6 of us.
all similar kinds?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm happy that you didn't have it. I'm so sorry. That must have been very difficult.
Yes, I don't know why I was skipped,
I don't.
except that I'm chemically sensitive,
Mm-hmm.
and that might have something to do with it, because I'm more careful than
Okay.
they were.
Okay, you take care of yourself.
Yeah.
You must have good health, and
Right.
you're living a long time, and you look great. You seem to be very, very, very good, especially for 94. That's wonderful. What are you most proud of in your lifetime?
I think maybe my survival and my writing, for sure.
Okay. Did any of your children inherit your love for poetry or writing?
No.
They didn't.
No.
Okay.
My son is particularly brilliant, so he went to St. Mark's,
Okay.
and his son is going to St. Mark's.
And what kind of profession did he have? Your son?
I think, well, his teacher called me one time. This was in grammar school, and said we had IQ testing in the class this week. And she said, who do you think had the highest IQ? And I knew what she was going to say.
Wow.
And she said, it was Peter. He was quite a cut-up then. So maybe he should not have been suspected of having the highest IQ.
But his son's going to St. Mark's as well?
Yeah.
Your grandson?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes, my grandson is taking Chinese, and he's making top grades in everything.
That's wonderful. How many grandchildren do you have?
How
How many grandchildren do you have?
I have only 3.
Okay. You have the ones in California, granddaughter in California. Is she?
She's now in Rochester, New York.
Okay.
She went to school there. master's degree
Okay.
in vocal performance.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And she's just had a baby.
Ooh.
So I've just become a great-grandmother.
Oh, mazel tov. That's wonderful. Have you seen the baby? Gotten to see the baby yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, that's
No.
wonderful, though. I bet
My
you're very.
traveling days are over.
Well,
I
maybe when the
think.
baby's a little bit older, maybe they'll bring it down here so you can meet her.
Yes, maybe.
I hope
Maybe
so.
so.
I hope so. Well, it's been delightful talking to you, Marjorie. I really enjoyed it. Is there anything else you want to say or talk about before we wrap this up?
No, I'd like to see some of my students again. And that won't happen because they don't know I'm here.
Yeah. There's never any reunions or anything.
No.
No. Okay. Well, thank you so much for talking to me today. I really enjoyed it.